Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to do something kind of cool. I'm going to install this Bassani exhaust. It's called the Radial Sweeper Pipe. She just has the stock exhaust on there right now. It's just shortened a little bit. We are going to put a clip in here of what it sounded like stock, and then we're going to go ahead and tear it apart and install this. We'll kind of show like what all needs to come apart on it, pretty much do a video on that, and then we'll do what it sounds like after. So stay tuned. If she can get the box open, I'll let her install it herself.
This is hard.
You start by trying to get this bolt loose underneath the exhaust.
I got it, okay.
There's normally two, but since ours is shortened, we only have one bolt under there. Yeah, you're in it. Wide. Wide. So wide. Alright, we got that bolt out. Normally, like I said, you guys would have two, but since we shortened ours, it's just one bolt. And then up here, there's another two that need to come out, so we'll take those out right now. Alright, now that that's off, we can go ahead and head to the front side where there is two more. They are 12mm, just like the back. Just need to remove this O2 sensor. It's a 7/8. A wrench can get it off, or if you just got an adjustable wrench, that'll work too. But basically remove that now. Okay, so now after the O2 sensor is pulled out, now down here, the only way you can get the exhaust off really is to take this peg with the shifter and everything and the brake off, or at least drop it down out of the way so you can pull the exhaust out from that gap here. So we'll do that next. When you're removing the bottom two bolts, the 14s, there's actually a nut on the back side. Okay, and we'll just let that hang down out of the way, and now the exhaust is ready to come on. Now throw it. Okay, so now after we got the exhaust off, you do have to take this bracket off that used to hold the stock exhaust in order to get the new bracket in place. She can't get these bolts off. They must be pretty tight, so I'm gonna have to give this apart. Alright, now that they are loose, she's going to take those three bolts out, and then we'll be ready to put the bracket in. Okay, so it comes with hardware supplied for this bolt. It's a 17 millimeter. So basically it's just a one bolt there, and we're gonna go ahead and run it in with our impact. Got somebody trying to get in, I'm not sure who it is. Shut the door off. Must be one of those neighborhood kids, they always want to come over and talk. Hey buddy, how's it going?
Are you homeless?
Yeah, can I stay here?
Yeah, you can hang out, man. Woo-hoo! Very nice. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and put the two bolts. You reuse these two 12 millimeters, and you also reuse the exhaust gasket in there. And then it does come with new hardware, which installs back here. It's basically just mounts up to the mounting bracket. There's a bolt for each pipe. We'll run these two in, and then we'll go ahead and get the front pipe on. Alright, we got the back one all installed here. It is important to put this bolt in first before you tighten it down. Otherwise you're not going to be able to get it in because there's just no room here. So make sure you get that bolt in first, and then go ahead and snug this up. So that's one pipe. We're going to go ahead and move on to the front one now.
That's funny.
Did you get it off yet?
No.
Oh. Okay, just let me know when.
Okay.
She's working on getting the exhaust out of the bag here. It's one of the more difficult things to install.
Ow, ow!
That's a nice looking pipe. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put the front one on now. Just make sure your exhaust gasket stays up in there. Ours is kind of trying to fall out, so we'll just have to be careful. And then you just reuse the original two 12 millimeter nuts to install it. So. Okay, so now we're gonna just go ahead and run in these two. Top and bottom here, just snug them up pretty good. Snug this 13 up on the bracket back here. It's the other bolt that holds this pipe on. And then once that's all tightened up, all we need to do is you 2 sensor in, and it will have to be moved up to fit into the new pipe because it's in a different location. The bracket sits here, and the old O2 sensor mounted all the way down here. What? So we will have to cut this zip tie, and then basically just move it up so it feeds into the new. So on ours, we just ended up unplugging it. These zip ties are actually the easy kind, so if you just I think it's pushed down on that tab, the zip tie will come apart. So, and there's just one, and it sits right here. So undo that. The plug is right here. It's really simple to unplug. We're gonna screw it in up here and then tighten it, and then we're gonna go ahead and plug it back in. You can use some anti-seize here if you want to. We don't have any in here right now, so we're just gonna screw it in. Okay, next basically we're just gonna go ahead and do this off camera fast, because it's the exact reverse of uninstalling it. You basically just put those two 14s back in and put the nuts on the back, and then tighten that up to get that back up where it needs to be. And then after that, I think we should be ready to start it and see what it sounds like. She's very excited. We're gonna do the first startup of it, but that is it fully installed. If you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments. But we're gonna go ahead and start it now and let you guys hear what it sounds like. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. It's all installed now. Sounds great. She really likes it. She's happy.